Alt brothers, what you do in the 10 minutes after you finish can either protect your confidence for years or slowly take it away without you noticing. Most men never learn this. They focus only on what happens before or during, not what comes after. Yet the recovery phase is where your hormones, circulation, and nervous system decide how strong your next response will be. I'm Dr. Juliana Morgan, board-certified urologist with over 15 years, helping men over 50 restore vitality, circulation, and performance confidence naturally. Tonight I'm going to show you the 5 simple mistakes most men make after self-pleasure, and what to do instead to help your body recover faster, sleep better, and keep your energy steady the next morning. Before we begin, drop your country or state below. The comments here always amaze me. Men tuning in from the US, Canada, Nigeria, the Philippines, the UK, even small towns across America. I read every one. Now let's look inside your body. After orgasm, your system switches gears. Your brain releases prolactin, the same hormone that makes you feel relaxed or sleepy. Dopamine dips for a short while, and the blood vessels that were wide open start narrowing again. In simple terms, your body is asking for a calm reset. But many men ignore that signal. They collapse into sleep, jump in a freezing shower, or reach for junk food or alcohol. It feels harmless, but over time those habits chip away at recovery, leading to slower response, low morning energy, and weaker circulation. I've seen it in hundreds of patients who thought something was wrong with their testosterone when the real issue was lifestyle rhythm, how they handled the recovery window. Think of it like finishing a workout. If you stop cold, you get stiff and tired. If you take 2 minutes to breathe, stretch, and hydrate, you recover stronger. Same principle here. No judgment, no guilt, just working with your body instead of against it. The minutes right after release are one of the most biologically sensitive windows of the day. Treat that window right, and you support better sleep, steadier testosterone, smoother circulation. Treat it wrong, and you quietly train fatigue and inconsistency. Stay with me to the end. I'll break down the 5 biggest post-pleasure mistakes that weaken male vitality and the easy science-based habits that protect it. By the end, you'll know exactly how to finish strong, recover cleanly, and wake up steadier tomorrow. Tell me in the comments. Have you ever noticed you feel more drained or groggy afterward, or do you usually fall asleep right away? I'm curious to hear your experience. After orgasm, your nervous system shifts from high alert to recovery mode. Heart rate slows, muscles relax, blood vessels tone back to normal. That's the moment your body asks for calm, balance, and hydration. But the first common mistake is falling asleep immediately. It feels natural. The drowsiness is real, caused by prolactin. The problem isn't sleep itself, but collapsing straight into deep sleep without a short reset. When you skip that cool down, your circulation stays uneven and breathing stays shallow. Many men wake up groggy, dehydrated, with lower morning energy. Over time, that pattern weakens recovery, reduces oxygen, and makes morning erections less consistent. Here's what to do instead. Sit up, drink a glass of room temperature water, take 10 slow breaths through your nose, count 4 in, 6 out. Walk to the bathroom and back. Those 2 to 5 minutes of gentle movement help your body transition smoothly from stimulation to rest. You'll fall asleep faster, sleep deeper, and wake steadier. The second mistake is jumping into a very cold shower right after. Some men do it to feel refreshed or alert. Cold exposure has benefits, but immediately after orgasm is not the right time. Your pelvic nerves and vessels are sensitive and in transition. Sudden cold causes rapid constriction, releases cortisol and adrenaline. For some men, this leads to pelvic tightness, soreness the next day, or reduced blood flow during recovery. The better choice is warmth. If you want to rinse, use warm or comfortably cool water for a minute or 2. It supports blood flow, relaxes muscles, stabilizes heart rate. Pair it with those slow nasal breaths. Save cold showers for morning or midday when you need stimulation, not recovery. The third mistake is reaching for junk food, alcohol, or cigarettes afterward. Your body is recalibrating hormones and brain chemistry. Sugar, processed snacks, alcohol, and nicotine pull those levers in the wrong direction. They spike and crash blood sugar, dehydrate you, interfere with testosterone production. Alcohol suppresses REM sleep, reduces nitric oxide, leaves you flat and foggy. Rehydrate first. If you're hungry, choose something light that helps recovery. A piece of fruit, a handful of walnuts or pistachios, or a small bowl of unsweetened yogurt. If it's mealtime, build a balanced plate with protein, healthy fats, fiber. Avoid alcohol and nicotine for a few hours after release. These small changes help vessels recover fully, support stable hormones, maintain natural vitality. My patients are surprised how quickly energy and sleep improve. So think about your routine. Which of these 3 mistakes have you caught yourself doing? Fall asleep right away, cold shower, snacks, or drink? Comment below. Your answers help other men realize they're not alone and start improving together. The 4th mistake happens in silence and is often more damaging than any physical habit. It's guilt and overthinking. Many men grew up hearing mixed messages about self-pleasure. Some were told it was unhealthy or shameful. That conditioning runs deep. After release, instead of relaxing, their minds fill with guilt or self-criticism. I shouldn't have done that, or I'm too old for this. Those thoughts raise stress hormones, increase tension in the pelvic floor, lower dopamine and testosterone over time. This creates a loop. Finish, feel anxious, mood dips, body chases relief again, repeating the cycle. That drains energy, fragments sleep, quietly erodes confidence. Think of self-pleasure like finishing a workout. You don't judge yourself for exercising. You cool down, hydrate, move on. Same here. Treat the moment as a reset, not a secret. If guilt rises, breathe, step outside, stretch, or write a few thoughts in a notebook. Redirect your energy. Reassure yourself this is normal when practiced with moderation and self-awareness. For men who notice compulsive urges, escalating patterns, or emotional distress, speak with a health professional who understands men's sexual health. Early support breaks the loop and prevents anxiety or performance issues later. The 5th mistake is back-to-back sessions without giving the body time to recover. Every ejaculation requires a refractory period for hormones, nerves, and vessels to reset. Going again too quickly can double recovery time, and for some men lead to pelvic floor tightness or prostate irritation. Short-term, the first erection is strong, but the next is softer or slower. Long-term, frequent back-to-back stimulation combined with poor sleep and dehydration can cause fatigue, loss of interest, or urinary discomfort. Think of your body like an athlete. You don't lift heavy weights again before muscles recover. Same rule here. After one session, give yourself time. Under 50, that might be 20 to 60 minutes. Over 50, it can be a full day or 2 before the body feels ready. During that time, focus on hydration, sleep, movement. The real foundations of healthy recovery and natural testosterone balance. Here's a simple way to protect your body after release. Keep a glass of water nearby and drink it immediately. Take 10 slow breaths through your nose. Walk slowly for 2 or 3 minutes. If you shower, make it warm or comfortably cool. Eat something light and nourishing if hungry. Most importantly, stay kind in your thoughts. No guilt, no judgment, no shame. Treat it as part of self-care, just like brushing your teeth or stretching before bed. When you follow these steps, you're not only helping your next erection, but supporting your cardiovascular system, hormones, and sleep quality. Men who do this consistently notice better morning energy, fewer restless nights, stronger confidence overall. So which of these last 2 mistakes have you noticed? Guilt or going again too soon? After hearing this, do you think you can give your body more recovery time? Comment below and let me know how you plan to adjust your routine. A few months ago, a patient named Richard came to see me. He was 62, retired from construction, still strong for his age. But his energy was low, confidence slipping, morning response inconsistent. He looked embarrassed. He said, "I don't drink, I eat clean, but something feels off. I'm not the man I used to be." When we talked through his habits, one detail stood out. Every night before bed, he used self-pleasure to relax. Nothing wrong with that. But afterward, he fell asleep right away, didn't even get up for water. I explained the few minutes after orgasm are like the final lap of a race. Your body shifts from high intensity to recovery. If you stop completely and lie down without helping that transition, the system stays unbalanced for hours. Vessels tighten suddenly, breathing slows too fast, hormones don't reset properly. Over time, that dulls circulation and slows recovery. We made simple changes. Richard started drinking a glass of water right after, added 10 slow breaths, walked to the bathroom and back before lying down. He switched late-night cold showers to warm ones and began spacing sessions at least a day apart. Within 3 weeks, he called me, voice brighter. "I wake up steady now. I don't feel heavy in the mornings anymore. My energy is back." What happened to Richard is not magic. It's biology responding to care. His nervous system relearned how to complete the cycle instead of crashing halfway. Blood vessels regained flexibility. Sleep deepened. Morning erections returned naturally. Another patient, Paul, 70 years old, told me something similar. Once he stopped feeling guilty and began treating his post-release routine like part of his healthcare, everything improved. He said, "I used to think this part of my life was over. Now I just take care of it differently." Stories like these remind me how much power small habits hold. You don't need expensive supplements or secret formulas. You need awareness, hydration, good sleep, self-respect. When you take those seriously, your hormones follow, circulation improves, confidence returns. So tonight, think about your own pattern. When was the last time you finished and then took care of your body afterward? Do you treat that moment as an afterthought or as an opportunity to recover? The answer tells you a lot about the health of your confidence and vitality. Let's recap everything we covered. Your body's recovery after release is not just a quiet moment. It's a key part of circulation, hormones, long-term confidence. The 5 mistakes most men make are simple but powerful. First, falling asleep immediately without a short reset. Your body needs 2 minutes of movement, water, slow breaths before rest. Second, jumping into a cold shower too soon, shocking vessels instead of helping them recover. Third, reaching for alcohol, junk food, or nicotine when your body needs hydration and stable blood sugar. Fourth, letting guilt or negative thoughts take over, driving stress hormones higher. Fifth, pushing for back-to-back sessions with no recovery, draining energy and slowing circulation. You now know what to do instead. Rehydrate. Breathe slowly. Move gently. Choose warmth over shock. Eat light and clean. Treat yourself with respect. These small habits are the difference between aging with quiet strength or constant fatigue. Men who follow this guidance notice results quickly: better sleep, clearer focus, steadier morning energy, stronger natural response. Your body wants to recover. You simply have to give it the chance. Think about this as you end your day. Every night you have 2 choices. Treat your body like a machine running out of fuel, or an instrument that gets better when you tune it. When you take care of recovery, you're not giving up pleasure. You're upgrading it, turning it into something that supports your health instead of draining it. I've worked with thousands of men who thought age had taken away their strength. After a few weeks of restoring proper recovery habits, they regained what they thought was gone, not by pills or shortcuts, but by listening to their own biology. That's how you protect confidence and vitality for the long haul. Before we close, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 mistakes surprised you the most? What will you start doing differently tonight? Leave a comment below and tell me where you're watching from. The community here is growing fast, and your stories inspire other men to take charge of their health. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, share with a friend who could use this information. Every week, I release new science-based advice to help men over 50 restore circulation, energy, and confidence naturally. And remember, there's nothing shameful about learning how your body works. The more you understand it, the stronger and calmer you become. You deserve to feel proud of your body at every age. This is for educational purposes only and does not replace professional medical advice. Every man's body is unique. If you're experiencing pain, changes, or personal concerns, please consult your healthcare provider. Your health deserves professional guidance.